All right, so today we're going to dive into a really fascinating new model for volunteering. It all starts with a pretty simple but powerful question. What if every single good deed could actually be verified? We're going to explore a system that's designed to make social impact transparent, structured, and, completely accountable. Let's get into it. Really think about that for a second. When you give your time or you donate money to a cause you care about, how do you really know the difference you're making? It's a huge challenge in the nonprofit world. We hear a lot of heartwarming stories, we see pictures, but finding the hard, solid data that proves an initiative truly worked, that can be surprisingly tough to get your hands on. And that really gets us to the heart of the problem this whole model is trying to solve. It's all about trust and being able to verify the work that's done. Look, it's not that people don't have good intentions, of course they do. It's just that it's incredibly difficult to prove those good intentions lead to real, measurable results. So here's the bottom line. A lot of traditional volunteer programs, even with all the incredible work they do, they really struggle to give donors and even their own volunteers clear, quantifiable proof of their impact. Progress is often just assumed. It's not documented. And that's the gap that really needs to be filled. So how do you fill that gap? Well, the answer here lies in technology. At the very core of this model is a digital platform. You can almost think of it as a transparency engine that's built to connect all the different pieces. It's called the Charitean portal, and its whole purpose is pretty simple, but it's also kind of revolutionary. It's there to connect every single person involved in a social program. We're talking the funders, the organizers, the volunteers, and of course, the people getting the help, all on one single transparent platform where every action gets tracked. And this is where you can see how it all fits together. You've got the NGOs who run the show, the donors who fund it, the beneficiaries who get the services, and then you have the volunteers who are actually doing the work. The platform is like the central nervous system for the whole operation. It makes sure that when a volunteer documents progress on the ground, the donor can see that verified update almost in real time. Everybody is on the same page. Which brings us to the people who make it all happen, the volunteers. Now, in this model, their role is totally reimagined. They're not just an extra pair of hands. No, they are the absolute key to the entire system's credibility. This quote from the source material just says it perfectly. Volunteers are the ones who turn a good plan into a documented reality. They're the ones collecting the field updates, making sure the data that flows back into the system is accurate, it's credible, and it reflects what's actually happening out there. This really shows the massive shift we're talking about. You go from the old way, a world of unverified claims and stories where you just assume you're having an impact, to a new way, with measurable results and real field data, where the impact is documented and proven. That is the incredible value a volunteer creates in the system. So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, their tasks are really specific. Yes, they're supporting teachers and making sure kids get one-on-one attention. But, and this is the crucial part, they are also collecting progress updates and documenting everything. They are the eyes and ears on the ground, and that's what makes every single report trustworthy. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that sounds like a lot of responsibility for a volunteer. And yeah, you're right, it is. But this system is designed to be a two-way street. It really changes the whole idea of volunteering from just pure altruism into this powerful, mutually beneficial exchange. It's not just about what volunteers give, it's also about what they get back. Okay, first and foremost, volunteers build a real professional skill set. And I'm talking about tangible experience here, in things like project execution, coordination, and data documentation. That's a huge return on their time investment. These are skills that are directly useful for careers in education, management, you name it. And this is a game changer. Every single hour they put in is digitally recorded. Volunteers earn credits and certificates, and they build a verified service history. Just imagine putting verified social impact experience on your resume or on a college application, and then having a digital record to actually back it up. It turns their service into a real credential. But wait, there's more. The model also offers awesome networking opportunities. You get recognition with digital badges for great work, and you get the flexibility to pick a schedule in a location that actually fits into your life. The whole thing is built to be meaningful, but also sustainable and rewarding for everyone. So when you put all these pieces together, the transparent platform, the empowered volunteer, the mutual benefits, you really have to step back and wonder about the bigger picture. Are we looking at the beginning of a whole new era for social service? At the end of the day, it all comes down to this powerful idea. This is a system where good intentions, where kindness gets transformed into something you can actually see, prove, and measure. It's about making sure that every single act of service really truly counts and can be counted.